Hello and welcome back to another Fairy Lake Tarot and readings. So before we hop into it, I was meditating and got some images to my mind, and maybe this will make sense to somebody out there. The first thing I saw was a black woman and a white woman. The black lady had beautiful ebony skin, long dark hair, and the white woman was just as white as ivory and had like platinum blonde hair. Both of them were juicy. Their body types matched like twins, and their faces almost matched like twins, and they were mirroring each other, almost like doing that mirror game, but they were kind of like dancing with it, and the mirror between them was almost like water. And that faded out, and then I saw like that image of the sun and the moon with the crescent, kind of half a sun, almost a whole sun face and a crescent moon. Oh, it's starting to fade. It's starting to fade. Now remember there being colors: blue, red, and then into green. Thing is, okay, when I came out of that meditation, my energy was just like, whoa. It was so much that it was almost like, it was just like this super nervous excitement. The only thing I could ever think of to put it to words akin to that was maybe like how someone feels like before they're about to propose to somebody, like, and just like something huge and really cool is about to happen. Man, it was intense. It was really intense. And just wanted to share that with y'all. So, yeah, there's that. I wanted to jump into it before I lost most of it. I think I lost half of the imaging that I did see. Never know. Maybe it'll come out in tarot and it'll be like, yeah, this. I don't know. We'll see. I hope everybody is having a lovely Samhain, that's what I was trying to say, an eve of Halloween, before Halloween, the night of. Been a beautiful day, full of abundance and love. I cherish when I get hugged by patients, and I helped a nonverbal lady verbalize. I was able to advocate for her. She was able to show me something that needed to be brought to staff's attention in her facility. So I was really happy I could do that. In my years of nursing practice, I did work 7 years on a dementia and Alzheimer's unit. So I got really good at being able to figure out what nonverbal people are able to tell me. This particular lady, though, she's got like what we call dysphagia or word salad. So you can tell by her eyes, she knows what's going on. She knows, but she cannot express. And so it was really great that I could help her, and that felt good. And just lots of nice things happening today that really got me giggly and bubbly. And I did wear the right clothes to work today. If anybody's been following, we've had Spirit Week at my company, and it's been a lot of fun seeing everybody's pictures and participating in these things, as I've never had a chance to do this, let alone participate in it. So, sport that still is. No offense to any other team lovers out there. I respect your boundaries, but Steelers Nation. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyways, let's hop into a reading. I don't even know where to begin. I'm just like, whew, from that meditation. And yeah, that energy was so full of love and excitement and just like not a bad nervousness, not like anxiety, but just like a sweet nervousness, like bigger than the way one might feel like the night before Christmas, that excitement you get as a child Waiting for Santa Claus to come. It is bigger than that. And I can't say in my personal life I've ever had that type of excitement, except, I'll take that back. Right before I had each of my babies, and I realized, oh my God, this is really time. I get to go. I get to meet them. Which was, you know what, and my nephews too. That was, yeah, probably about the same big nervousness, and although that was a little bit more anxious because we never know what's going to happen in childbirth. Even these days, things can go wrong, and that can be scary. And there was some anxiety hooked to that with my own babes and my nephews. But anyways, I'm rambling off on a tangent. Let's get my shit together here. Whew, yeah. Wowzers. Alright, I'm going to Old Faithful here. My well-loved deck. They're all very loved, but something is drawing me to Zisa one. I don't remember the name. I lost the box years ago. And this deck is pretty amazing to me because I have lost probably like every single card out of this deck. Got the moon on the bottom. How about that? But they've come back to me every time. You know, I'll do a card count on my cards whenever I feel like there might be something missing, and just like any suit of cards, you can see, you know, what's missing. Queen of Hearts. All right. Something earlier was telling me to do a Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine reading, but I'm just going to let the cards speak for themselves. And I call upon guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to help lead in this reading on mine and the collective. All right. They're jumping tonight. Let's hope it stays that way. May the messages come to me in a way that I can convey them clearly. I got the hiccups. I've not had the hiccup. Every time I read, I swear, I get little hiccups and burps. And I've heard other readers say that that's like sound spirits talking. I guess that makes sense considering I have not had hiccups or burps until now. Picking up the deck, calling everybody in to help. All right. We've got, for the collective, 7 of Wands energy. Now that I've heard from my grandmother, when you yawn a lot, that could be spirit speaking. So that is something different here. So I feel like the 7 of Wands, you're in protective mode. Maybe you feel you need to protect someone or protect yourself. Let's see what we have next. Whee! All right, y'all. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune upright. And then we had the Emperor in reverse. And then we had the Knight of Wands upright. Can we get one more? Bam-a-ram, we got it. We've got Judgment coming in. All right. So you are in protective mode right now, but the Wheel of Fortune is just ahead. What is standing between you and the next steps is the Emperor in reverse. This could be you, or this could be somebody in your energy. This feels like, I feel like it's a combo. It's like you feel like you've lost your power, but I'm feeling like this could be somebody in power that is very shady with their energy. And then we have the Knight of Wands. And this is you. I feel like I'm reading a masculine energy right now. You are wanting to charge forth with a schmexy alpha. I don't feel like that's just lust though. And then judgment speaks for itself. There's judgment coming in. All right, let's get more on the Seven of Wands. Let's clarify all this. Thank you. This is much neater tonight. Patience. Be patient. Temperance. Try to have some understanding. Understanding why you're stuck in divine timing. Bottom of the deck, we've got Nine of Swords in reverse. Patience in coming out of this, being stuck in your head, your sleepless nights, all the worry. Spirit's telling me all of that is about to end. All right, Wheel of Fortune, please. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, we have Knight of Pentacles. Straight shooter. Yeah, okay. And then we also have the Hierophant and the Empress pop out. We have the Emperor and the Empress on the board. Hierophant. And Empress. So that Knight of Pentacles, my initial instinct was to say that has something to do with the Emperor, but I'm not so sure with the Hierophant and the Empress popping out. But I feel that the Hierophant, somebody that is divine, extremely spiritual, successful, and this Empress who is somebody very creative and fertile and giving, are two people that want to help you get to this point of judgment so that you can have the world. I feel like you need this judgment before the world can come to you. Was it the world? The Wheel of Fortune. It was the Wheel of Fortune. These are people helping you stay on top of the Wheel of Fortune, I think. Instead of circling another karmic circle or finding yourself at the bottom, which would be another karmic circle, really, because you got to get back to the top. And it just, kind of like the game show, the Wheel of Fortune, you know, it spins. And sometimes you're on top, sometimes you're in the middle, sometimes you're on the bottom. Anyways, I don't think I have to explain how a wheel works, so I'll move on with it. All right, Emperor. All right, Emperor, what we got? Okay. All right. Cool. All right, we've got the Magician, the Mage. And we've got the Infinity symbol above his head. And we've got Three of Wands in reversed. I feel like your time of rest is getting close to ending. And you are manifesting coming back into Emperor mode. You're not going to be down on your luck anymore. You're going to start feeling like a boss again. I feel like that's what that has to deal with. We shall see. We'll continue. Since I spent so much time explaining how a wheel works. Well, at least I didn't try to reinvent it. Alright, Knight of Wands. We've got the Ace of Cups coming. And what did I just say earlier? That I don't feel like this is just a lustful energy. You want to come in with the Cup of Cups full of love to somebody. Maybe it's the Empress, because the Knight of Wands is facing towards the Empress pile, but we'll figure it out. It'll pop out. It'll come out. All right, Judgment. Whoa. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, with this Judgment, there's some Two of Swords energy going on, where you have been bound up. I just heard that Eagles song in my head. Can't remember which song. I think it's already gone. Some people live in chains. How does it go? I can't think of how the melody goes, but some people live in chains and never knew they had the key. I'm probably messing the lyrics all up. I haven't listened to the Eagles in a hot minute. Oh my God, back in the day whenever I used to work at a restaurant, that would be my vacuuming song in the morning. It would usually pop up randomly almost every morning. It was crazy. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Oy, oy, oy. I'm trying, y'all. And then we also have the Six of Wands in reverse. And we've got the Eight of Cups upright. So I feel this Judgment, something has left you bound up, but you do not realize that you have the key to get out of this situation. This jersey makes my shoulders look weird. Anyways, ADD moment. You do not realize that you have the key to get out of this. I mean, here she is bound up holding two swords. She could easily, right? Cut it off, get away. And that has left you, what is this, the Eight of Swords. It's in reverse. It's like, you've bound yourself up in some way. And it's left you in a Six of Wands, like, in reverse, like, I have nothing to celebrate. I'm stuck in this situation. And all you have to do is walk away, I'm hearing, with this Eight of Cups. You need to find new ventures. You need to explore. You need to explore what it is that you have the key. You need to explore for that key to get yourself out of this situation. I feel like it's right there. You're just, maybe you haven't bothered looking for it yet. You're too busy being focused on you're stuck in the energy of being bound up. You're so focused on the fact that you're bound up that you haven't realized that you can get the key. So Judgment can come in on these naysayers and evildoers. Whoever it is that you feel has bound you up. Now let's go back. Okay. The World just popped out. It was in reverse though. And that, I was about to say, let's see about, this wand situation. What is in my pocket? Pyrite. I was itching like a son of a gun. Like, what is that? All right, with my pyrite. So we've got the Seven of Wands. We have Temperance, be patient. You're coming out of Nine of Swords energy. The World is in reverse. So right now, everything might look topsy-turvy and upside down. That blessing of the World might seem, I'm feeling like you might feel like it's a bit out of reach. No. You feel like it's further away than it actually is. This is closer. The solution to everything is a lot closer. This just came out. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the day to battle is going to come to a close a lot faster than you think it is. Whew, man, I'm telling you, this energy, I need to... I feel like whoever this is, you're a pretty powerful person yourself. Oh, my ears are popping. I got like this pressure. And I know front's not moving. It just came in this morning. Yeah, you're intuitive too. Okay, under the Empress. Yeah. I feel like you're going to be going to her. Him or her. What have you. Take it as it comes. Or resonates. And let's see, which one was that under? That was under the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be going to her. Y'all are going to be going and doing things together. And that's all you want to do. This energy feels familiar. Alright, the Emperor in reverse, and we have the Mage, the Manifester. So you've been manifesting, and you want to come out of this time of rest. We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're tired of thinking about it. You're tired of planning. What else? Oh, man. The Moon. What was at the bottom of the deck before I even got started, huh? So we got some things hidden from you. And that's why you need to go on your 8 of Cups journey. To figure out what this key is to get you out of it. We're on the moon. What are men on the moon? No? Okay. Can we make up our minds? Thank you. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the 9 of Wands in reverse. So that's the moon. That's what's hidden from you. Is I feel like the 9 of Wands in reverse is you coming out of Wounded Warrior era. I feel like you might be a Wounded Warrior. You've been through a lot of crap. And the Queen of Pentacles might have been someone that put you there. But you don't realize it's the person that you thought it was. Maybe you're blaming it on one person, but it's really this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Instead of being someone that is charitable and nurturing and wealthy, this is somebody that comes off that way but is conniving and deceitful. Ace of Cups and Knight of Wands, please. Thank you. Alright. We've got 8 of Wands in reverse. Yep. The way they're angled, it's like they're pointed up towards the Mage and the Emperor. Yeah, someone's throwing shade your way. Someone is trying to send negative energy your way. They want to slow things down. They want to see you stuck. I bet they want to see you stuck. One more on that one, please. No? Okay, thank you. This is somebody that you had collaborated with. So, whatever situation that you're in, there's somebody that you collaborated with, that maybe you trusted in business, that is working against you. So, you might have this person here. Oh, man. Whoa. Okay, I'll tell y'all in a minute. Like last night, Spirit was just laying some cards down in the line here when I wasn't looking, and it just happened again. Anyway, so we've got this 3 of Pentacles. Like, did I show you? I don't even know if I showed you. That just tripped me out so hard. 3 of Pentacles. So you were in this collaboration with somebody. Something happened. And now whoever you were in this collaboration with that you originally thought you could trust is throwing shade your way to somebody influential that has got you now stuck in this situation that you can't get out of. You can get out of it. It's going to happen quicker than you think it is. You are going to get out of it. Trust, believe. So we got Judgment coming in. We've got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff. I mean, you got Temperance. It's just saying be patient. Divine timing. I get annoyed whenever I get readings and it says divine timing. So don't get annoyed with me. But it's true. If things are not set up the way they're supposed to be, when these things happen, then the thing that you really want might not happen. Alright, so there was this collaboration, and this motherfucker over here is talking mad shit. I feel like this person was jealous of you. Maybe you had a skill set or knowledge. Maybe you're more handsome or prettier than him or her, or they, and there was something about you they didn't like. Which, if you're successful and you hold the light of God or the divine, what have you, a lot of times people will throw shade. Because when you shine brightly, it can bring out other people's shadows. And some people can't handle see that truth. They want to stay wrapped up in this 3D world and don't want to see the deeper, cooler things that living is about. So, as I told you earlier, how Spirit just be laying cards down in these piles. Well, under Judgment, we have the 1111 card. We've got 4 of Wands. It was in reverse, but that's still not a bad thing. It's just, it's not going to happen as quickly as you'd like it to. It's still going to be moving faster than you think it's going to move, but it's still not, you know, you might want this like, oh, next week, I want this to be done and over with. I just want these things to happen, A, B, C, D. But it's not going to happen like that. It's going to take some time still. Just not as much as your discouraged self would think. Can we have more on this 3 of Pentacles? Let me get a shuffle on here, huh? Let's get some more on 3 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, yeah. These cards are super loved. 3 of Pentacles, please. Whee! Whoa. Whoa. Huh, all right. Okay. They got a lot to say about that. They got a lot to say about that. All right, there's somebody younger in your field that is helping you out, that is a Page of Cups. He might come off as a drunken arse. It's the first thing that popped in my head for some reason, and it came right out of my mouth. But he's actually very caring and loving. Younger than you. They care. They just might lack the maturity. Then we've got the Hanged Man. Oh, Lord. What order? Oh, man. Alright, so we also have the Hanged Man. I feel like that might be part of your energy, just feeling hung up. But it's like, don't worry, though. We've got 3 of Cups here. You've got a lot of love on your side. You've got support. It might not be as much support as you want, but there are several people trying to help you. There's need for rest at this time. We got the Devil energy coming out here, too. And I think that's just dealing with the Zamafer that was in that 3 of Cups. Not 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Maybe one of the people in that 3 of Cups, I just said 3 people are helping you. Maybe one of those people might appear to be helping you, but he is that jerk from the 3 of Pentacles. that is not helping you, but he's trying to look like he is. But don't worry, because you are definitely coming in to happily ever after. 10 of Cups. You got the 11-11. You got the 11-11 card. You got the 10 of Cups. You've got Wheel of Fortune. You've got Judgment on your side. I mean, the end of the Judgment was the 11-11 card. Keep your chin up, buddy. It's coming. It's coming. Just stay focused and on track. Don't let yourself get down. Page of Wands. Oh. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse. Just popped out. And Ace of Pentacles. So, I feel like you might have someone that comes off as a Queen of Cups in reverse. Maybe somebody that's very loving but guarded, who's coming in with an offer of money. And maybe love. We'll see. Something wants me to do the Otherworld Oracle first. Alright, these shoes are getting on my nerves. It's rubbing. I gotta take them off. Oh, I have them on anyway. It's not like y'all can see my Nikes. Thank you, Toya, for my Nikes. Shout out to my girl. Always giving me some cool shoes. Wow. Oh, God, that feels better, though. I've been wearing those things since like 7 this morning. I should have taken them off a long time ago, but shoot, I didn't even get dinner till 9. Wow, busy day. It's going to be real busy tomorrow. Oh, Hallows Eve. Oh my goodness, I gotta set my costume out tonight. I get to wear a costume to work tomorrow. I can't remember the last time I was bartending. Like 20 years ago or some mess. Alright, we didn't even set the intentions yet. They know. Okay, focus. Focus. This has been popping out a lot. Not just here on the channel, but for private readings I've done. 7. Okay, well that's Italian. I'm not going to do that one. I never studied Italian. Well, I poked at it a little. Arrivederci, buongiorno. That's about all I know. Oh, grazie. Prego. Alright, focus. Concentrate. Breathe into the essence of the moment. Time itself seems to hang on in delicate suspension, awaiting the momentous choice. Doesn't it, though? Take the first step. Move forward, guided towards your goal. Do it. Embrace your inner hunter. Your focus is the preparation for success. Focus your mind. Carve pathways of intent through the labyrinth of consciousness. Each thought is a guide, each breath a rhythm, each heartbeat a cadence pulsing with the song of your next move. Focus is the ability to direct energy. Wherever you focus lies, the energy will follow. So we gotta stay focused. Keep your eye on the prize, because it is coming. Don't get discouraged when you start getting wrapped up in all the in-between boo-hoos. We don't stay very focused. You get stressed out, and when you're stressed out, you lose focus. It's good to wake up each morning and try to think of at least 3 things that you're thankful for. Look in the mirror and tell them to yourself. And if you can think of more, even better. Thank God, thank the universe, thank the divine. You know what? What did I tell you earlier? All this is going to come to an end sooner than you think. Success. 17. Yay. Turned right to it. Celebrate your success, for a shining milestone has been written into the history of destiny, blending your innermost desires with lived reality. At this enchanted moment, celebrate your triumph loud and big. Now it's the time to burst the bubble of your secret mission and let everyone be a witness to your success. This success is proof of your inner will, your commitment, your tirelessness, and your ability to receive. Remain in abundance and beware that the perception of your achievements determines the energies of gain or loss. Celebrate, oh seeker of dreams, your success is here. So, what energy you've been stuck in? You know, you have the Two of Swords over here, we have the Nine of Swords over there. There was the Eight of Swords over there. That was a lot of stuck energy. Instead of focusing on the things you're getting hung up on, start focusing on your small successes and celebrate them. The universe likes to reward people that are grateful and celebrate the gifts that it has to offer. I've said this before in another reading, but like, if someone gave you a present and you're just like, thanks, would you really want to give that person another present? Not really, would you? Not unless you had to. Because mom or dad or somebody told you, oh, would you hurt your feelings? Well, bitch, it hurt my feelings. They didn't like my present. They didn't even say thank you. The most important thing about a present is that someone thought about you. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. And you know, that's another thing while we're on that point. It's also important to be grateful for the lessons you learn. I mean, we all go through shit. We all go through shit in this life. I mean, some of us, a lot more than others, really stack on. And I mean, if you're an earth angel or identify as a light worker or a starseed, yeah, that crowd, yeah, you know, you go through the type of stuff that would kill most people, that would break people's minds and have them stuck in the Lulu bin. Not that there's anything wrong with seeking mental health, not whatsoever. As a matter of fact, a lot of starseeds, earth angels, and light workers have done therapy because it is a lot to deal with. Anyways, it's important to be thankful for the lessons as much as you are for the gifts, because when you recognize you've been through a lesson and you've actually learned from it, that is something to celebrate. Breaking cycles and generational curses, getting out of sticky situations that you find yourself in that maybe you had no right being there. You just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's now something you can say, hey, I lived this crap. Look at that. That is something to celebrate. That is amazing. Because not everybody makes it. Not everybody makes it through that. No. Nay. Alright, we're going to do some yin yang oracle cards. I know this is going on a little long. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to read tomorrow night or not, because it is actual Halloween, and I will be at downtown Oxford Music doing tarot readings. If anybody would like to join me. I might even do a little game like spin the wheel for a free reading. We'll see. We'll see. Full day of work, tarot readings. Tonight I had to teach my son how to do his Halloween makeup because unfortunately I'm going to have a really busy day tomorrow, so I won't be here to do it. But he's 17 and I got really good at it for a reason. It's because I didn't have anybody at the time to do my own Halloween makeup, and yeah, I can do some pretty wild stuff. I taught him exactly what to do. It's going to be awesome. I know he's going to do it well. Alright, so we had 3 cards fall out of the Yin Yang Oracle. Focus back on you. Sorry. All right, so you've been through some stuff. This is coming in. You're going to be a success at this. Right now, ooh, decisions, contemplation between two people or two paths, stay or go. It's hard to read that top one with the light I'm using tonight. But the top of it does say decisions, and then underneath was contemplation. So you've got two paths to go down. I'm not really picking up anything intuitively on that one. Dream, messages, telepathy, 5D communication, astral travel, spirit guides, and signs. So you've been receiving some messages. You might be connected to somebody. It might be your spirit guides. It might be your ancestors, or even your guardian angels, or A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But as always, pay attention to your dreams. Write them down, because they can certainly give you guidance, and even tell you funky stuff going on inside your body before you feel it. All right, we've got abundance and a windfall coming in. Gifts, celebration, promotion, opportunity, successful ventures. So that's popping up for you. That's exciting. Congratulations. Oh, that's very soon. You've got some doubts and you feel lonely, negativity, not hopeful, discontentment. And this is exactly the energy you need to avoid. Because if you're stuck in that, you'll be too focused on that to realize what's in front of you being handed right to your face. Self-care energy. You're low energy, depleted, you need cleansing, wanting time alone, recharge, retreat. You know, that stuck energy, I feel like maybe you might be just stuck in a situation where you can't really get away from it. My cowlick is bothering the heck out of me. So you might be stuck in an area that you can't get away from it. So there are things that you can do at home to have some self-care and even like a little getaway. Read a book. Take some quiet time and read a book. Maybe walk somewhere peaceful in your neighborhood and sit under a tree and read, or people watch, or just sit under a tree and just look up and take note of how the sun streams through each of the leaves, especially now with a lot of us in the northern hemisphere going into fall. On my drives, that foliage has been amazing. I was looking at it today and just saw the pine trees with the green, and then the deciduous trees with their oranges and yellows and reds, and I was like, that looks like a bouquet. Like, you know, you have a little greenery in the bouquet, but then you've got all the colorful flowers. That's what it looked like on the road. Just stunning. Stunning. All right, get that out of the way. Mole, okay. Right, the timing card of autumn. Let's hope it's this autumn. Let's hope it's now, you know, before December 21st. That would be awesome for all that you want. What is wet down there? I don't know why it's wet right there. Did I spill my water? Okay, it's not cat pee. Cats know better anyway. Maybe clarity of what you got to do is going to come this autumn. Seriously. Maybe it's water on the bottom of my shoes. Sorry. That's little things. Maybe clarity will come this autumn. There's truth, expression, new perspective, seeing the truth, clear action, honesty, and communication. So that is coming for you. All right. And again, this keeps popping out a lot lately. I promise you, this card does not always pop out. There's something about somebody needing to address their inner child. Where did these come from? Holy crap. Okay. I'll just be finding cards sitting on this table here. Ottoman, whatever. But yeah, this inner child keeps popping up in a lot of my readings, especially ones that seem to be geared to very similar situations. Just pay attention to your feelings, okay? If you notice you're triggered by something, go back and see if you can tell what the earliest memory there was of you feeling like that. And then from that memory, see if there's an older memory of you feeling like that. So on, so forth, until you find the very bottom of the root and address that. Because if you have a trigger, there's something unhealed there. All right. Closed off and guarded is coming out. I hear wounded warrior in my head. That did come out in this reading. You've got to get out of this wounded warrior mode. There's resistance, pride, defensive, wounded warrior. It's on the card. Wow. Pride comes before the fall. So it's very important to be humble. Being humble can go a long way. I feel like being humble is also part of gratitude. Self-love, intentions, focused on desires of that of the heart. Self-worth, expansion, and manifesting. And you did have the mage pop up. Make sure to love yourself fully. You don't need anybody in your life but you. Try to imagine loving yourself so fully that you are perfectly happy all by your lonesome. All by yourself in the whole wide big world. When you can get to that part of self-love and realizing that the divine God is the biggest love in the world and that lives inside of you fully, that's some good medicine. That's some good medicine. Because when you get to that point, that's where you can really help others. And you can live more freely. Structure, foundation. Wants to build a foundation, balance, building slow and steady and forming. Still trying to figure out what the heck is on that card. It looked like a bunch of blood moons to me, but now it looks like stones. All right. Oh my gosh, there were two more over here. All right. You need to release and purge, and I feel like that has a lot to do with being guarded, the inner child, being closed off. Surrender, emotional release, clearing, and walking away. Yeah. You have some energy that you got to walk away from that is holding you back. Because I feel like that's like blinders, like we saw earlier in that last row under judgment with the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Was it Eight of Swords? Yeah, it was the Eight of Swords and then the Eight of Cups. Because you could end up walking away from something that is exactly what you need. You need to go on this venture for those keys, but don't walk away from them. Keep your mind open. Keep your mind clear. Slip down. I was trying to finish my thought on that one. Keep your mind open and clear so that the path is more open to you. But you do have fate, fortune. Basically, the Wheel of Fortune right there. I haven't read the bottom of the card yet. It is the Wheel of Fortune. So twice you've had the Wheel of Fortune come out. And it was upright on the tarot. So this is a very good thing. Karma, cycles, divine intervention, divine detours. So you were on this journey that I feel like is a karmic cycle, divine detour to strengthen you, to put you in the right mindset, spirit set, to be accepting of all this good stuff coming to you. I mean, you've got the Ten of Cups coming. That's like marriage, love, happily ever after, and 1111. It's just not coming in quite as quickly. Ooh, this is going to take forever to upload. All right, I do want to do some intuitive cards though. This energy is very interesting to me, and I mean, especially after that meditation. That's too much. Can we please like start with one or two, not a quarter of the deck? All right. Hi. Marriage. There's your Ten of Cups, darling. But you're stubborn. Something about being stubborn. Pride comes before the fall popped back into my head. Remember to be humble. Lean into whatever your blessings are at this time, no matter how small it's coming across. These keep popping up together. And the last like 3 readings I've done on here, not personal ones, but on here, prepare illness. So maybe someone in this reading, you need to set some cash aside, maybe invest in Aflac or something. That's like that insurance that can help you get groceries and stuff like that when you get sick. You need to prepare for illness. Make sure you got health insurance and you have access to said health insurance. If it's mental illness, you know, if you've been taking on a whole lot, it would be a great idea to get therapy. All right, and these ones are really important. When they hit the floor, they say it's important. All right, we've got powerful. We've got comedian. We've got backstabber. I said backstabber and looked down and set it right on top of stubborn. Maybe you're not stubborn. Maybe that backstabber, that person in the Three of Pentacles that did you dirty is the backstabber. They deserted you. They abandoned you. Mistrust. Maybe it made you feel like you can't trust anybody now. Or maybe they mistrusted you. Maybe when this went down, you gave off some kind of something that they were like, I don't like that fucker, I don't trust him. They don't trust you. I'm getting they don't trust you. But don't worry, you've got help of the Fae. Spirit is on your side. Your team is on your side. People who love you are on your side always. And if you don't feel like you have anyone in your life, you have God, you have Spirit, you've got Divine, you have your ancestors. I mean, the probability of just you being who you are, the odds are phenomenal. I mean, of all the marriages and hookups or whatever, all the babies that had to be born since the beginning of when babies being born, just for us to be here right now. We are all pretty freaking amazing. Familiarity. Cursed. And the law. Lord have mercy, that makes me want to do a whole nother tarot reading. What is up with that? But you're innocent. You're the innocent party in this shit. get some Epsom salt and take a bath in it. If you can find black tourmaline, it's kind of shiny, wear that, or black onyx, or malachite. Is it malachite? I think it's malachite. Cleanse yourself. Get sage, burn it. Cleanse your space. Cleanse yourself if you can't cleanse your space. Something said if you know somebody witchy that could do some protection spells, do that. And you can also do this. I mean, okay, we all can call in Archangel Michael to cut all karmic ties with people, places, dimensions, animals, places, I don't know if I said that all right, that do not serve your higher and greater good. Please and thank you. Or you can also say, by the power of 3 times 3, I send it back to thee, no harm intended, except that which was meant for me. And you say that until you can't say it anymore. And if you find you stumbling over your words when you're doing prayers, you can even do the Lord's Prayer. You can even get holy water, bless your space, bless yourself. But if you find yourself stumbling over protection prayers and spells and stuff like that, if you notice black flies, creepy crawlies that aren't normally there, you can best believe that someone's putting a hex on you. They're cursing you. And they might be sending monitoring spirits after you to, what's he doing? And sometimes it might not even have anything to do with you. It might be with somebody that you're close to. They could be getting stuff sent at them, but maybe they're highly protected and it's bouncing off of them and hitting you. I've seen that happen a lot. Accident. That person didn't mean to send it to you. They were trying to hit somebody close to you. Your guiding star. They were trying to hit your guiding star. Or you have a guiding star. And Autumn was at the bottom of the deck. Again, we see Autumn. So, hopefully everything comes together for you, pal. I really do. I hope it does. I'm sending all the love and light to you. And I pray you be protected. If you have a pure heart, it does say you're very innocent. Low energy disparity. Animal friend, familiar, trauma. You've been through a lot. And I feel like you have an animal friend on the other side. Look out for signs of that. Like, maybe you feel the familiar feeling of them jumping on the bed. Or maybe you think you hear a meow, or a bark, or a Polly want a cracker, something, whatever your pet was. Maybe you'll hear it somewhere in the most unexpected of ways. Balance is coming. I just saw that, and I feel it deep. I could stick on this reading forever, but I gotta cut it off somewhere, guys. Oh my goodness. Well, love and light to you all. Have a happy, happy Halloween. And I wish you could post your Halloween costumes below, but I'll tell you what, I would love, 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 love to see your Halloween costumes. If you want to pop on over to Fairy Light Tarot and Readings, it is like a friend page. I will accept all the requests and love to see all your costumes. It's one of my favorite times of year. It's like Christmas to me. All right. I love you guys. Love and light. Mwah. Bye.